Hello everyone, welcome to the Deuce One, the channel that awards 12 points and also your favorite boutique Eurovision channel. I'm Khan and this is
Rin, hi.
and we're here to talk about the Icelandic rehearsal because we've just finished watching Daði and Gagnamagnið on the stage. And that was a show. We're so euphoric right now. We're blown away and we would like to express our opinions about the rehearsal. Rin, why don't you kick this off?
I mean, I'm going to kick this off by saying, first of all, I was never a fan of the song. And the second it started, I was blown away. The graphic of the very, of the darkness with the they have like circular, half circle shaped keyboards, and those are like, they've got lights on them. Mm-hmm. And it was like the most beautiful kind of opening. Right from the very first moment, I was blown away. I could barely write notes about it because I was just so into the performance. I mean,
Same
yeah, exactly. I mean, it's not like a huge vocal song. Like he doesn't need to like do any big notes or hold any long notes or anything like that. But I mean, he doesn't need to. His vocal performance was 100% perfect. I mean, it's just a really good quality, fun song. And, I've always said throughout this whole sort of lead up to Eurovision that I didn't believe him, that I didn't think he was very authentic, that I thought that his like goofy geekiness was kind of a show, like a character that he'd built. But actually today, seeing him like that, I do believe him. It is authentic. And I loved it.
Yeah. I mean, the second I finished watching the rehearsal, I wrote to you like Reykjavik 2022.
Yeah, exactly.
This was screaming Eurovision winner performance. Like,
yeah.
How can we describe this? There's a lot of things. There are a lot of things going on, but
all
of those things are actually Daði Freyr's visuals that he has already showed us, but
exactly,
they were so well.
I mean, every part of that song has come from the mind of Daði, kind of thing. Like he's created this whole experience for us. It is very true to him, and as you said, he's using elements of things that he's already introduced us to: the video game, the pixel pictures of themselves. But he's managed to still use those things, but kind of elevate them, take them one step bigger.
Yeah.
And I really, I mean, I'm just shocked how much I enjoyed it because I really wasn't a fan. And I think for me, it just blew me out of the water.
Let's quickly describe the LEDs and what's going on shortly. So in the LEDs, we can see the pixelated versions of the group floating in the space. And
I mean, the one thing with that is that at first glance, they're a little small unless you're already like familiar with the pixelated, emoji type things of Daði and the band. It might take you a moment to actually realize it's them because they're just a touch too small. Like they need to like maybe zoom in a tiny bit. Because like for me, I was like, what is that? And then I was like, oh, okay, it's them.
Oh, and also let's also say that they also have these pixelated versions of the band in their outfits this time.
Yes, yeah, exactly, like these, yeah.
Exactly. They aren't wearing the shiny red kind of shoulder outfit. They are wearing something similar to Think About Things, but with the updated shoulders.
I mean, I like this. It kind of has that same homemade feel, like their whole kind of. I mean, their package is very polished, but it is still kind of homemade-ish. Do you know what I mean? Like, and I think that is better than the red part, to be honest. Like, I think it fits better with the mood and the style of the song.
And in the chorus, they have in the LEDs these pink and yellow cubes. Let's say, it kind of creates a disco atmosphere.
Yeah,
and they also. Like, basically, they use their own visuals, like themselves, a lot. But it's just transports you to a video game universe. Like, it's so enjoyable, it's so fun. And compared to the previous performances, like Vincent, that was a, heavy ballad. Then we have Poland, which is I don't want to talk about it anymore. Moldova is a big letdown today, and this was definitely the performance
The
that
high point. Yeah.
the press center was blown away, not just us.
Yeah, actually, though, by the end of the third run through, there were a few comments that, oh, yeah, not a winner, but that was really nice. He will be
Those
in the
are
top three, not a winner, but top
haters.
three. So, I mean, we'll see.
I mean,
I just,
this will do better than expected. That's
oh,
for sure.
yeah, absolutely. One thing I want to like mention, because I think it kind of is kind of reflects Daði himself, is that there's a moment in the song where the three band members with the circular keyboards, they join together and make a full ring. Now that's like a moment, and they get like a full-on close-up with the camera. They get like a full, I don't know, must be at least 5 seconds, just them on camera, no Daði. And I think that's a really I think that's kind of a really special moment, because it's not just about him. At that moment, like each member of this band is equally as important.
Yeah.
The other thing I thought was really nice, really cool, was that the two female singers are much more like, not like out front, but they are further out front. Like, so they're in kind of a V shape, which also kind of reflects their costuming.
Exactly.
Also kind of reflects the idea of video games. There's a lot of those old, 80s video games, fighting, what do you call it? Like Space Invader type games. And that kind of also reflects that.
That's actually a good interpretation. If they thought about that, that's really cool.
I mean, I wouldn't put it past him, because he is kind of intellectual in that way, right? And I just thought that my impression of him before now was that he was a bit arrogant. And I've totally changed my opinion based on that performance, where he absolutely shared the spotlight with his band members, and each of his band members got their own moment to shine and to be on camera without him, basically.
Yeah. And also about that circular shape piano, kind of like,
keyboard, whatever it is.
Yeah, our viewers can it's actually kind of a Ovi and Paula moment.
Yeah. I also felt that.
It's not standing like this, it's parallel to the floor, let's say.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we loved it. I mean,
it was so clever.
Yeah. And this is what we think about Iceland. It will be hard to top them right now, but we are going to the Serbia rehearsal, so stay tuned for that, and we'll be coming with more updates. Also, let's remind what they should do.
Yeah, please subscribe to our channel. So make sure that you press the subscribe button. Also go over to Instagram, follow us on Instagram at the Duzpoa. Hit the little bell so that you are notified every time we post something, and we're posting tons of stuff. I mean, we're in the press center all day. So, I mean, we've got all the news for you as it happens. So please make sure that you do that. And of course, thanks a lot. And we'll see you again later on. Bye.